This is the Super Saiyan mode.
What is happening with this game?
That is more than he actually shot.
Wow.
This game is dumb.
I tried to hit you 9 times. I ended up hitting you 24.
New units, who dis? Tau with the new Vespid allies take on the Blood Angels and all their shiny goodness in this episode of 40K in 40 minutes, Shiny New Model Battle. Greetings 40K fans and welcome to New Codex Day. Tad takes our freshly painted Blood Angels for a spin versus Nick and his new Vespid allied Tau.
Tau Nick here, once again playing my Tau, and I can't wait to play against the Blood Angels.
I need to learn a book. Today I get to play the Blood Angels. We're playing the Liberator Assault Group this time. I got to learn how to shade gold today.
In honor of the new Vespid release for Kill Team, I have chosen to bring a 40K list that is called Tau and Friends.
Nick's list consists of a Cadre Fireblade with some breachers, another Cadre Fireblade with some breachers, Commander Shadowsun, a Commander in Coldstar Battlesuit with his Starscythe suits, and a Commander in a Coldstar Battlesuit with his Sunfire suits. He's got an Ethereal that will probably deploy on his own, a Kroot Flesh Shaper joining one of his 10-man Kroot squads, and a Kroot Lone Spear. Both of his breacher teams will start inside Devilfish, a unit of Krootox Rampagers, 2 units of Stealth Battlesuits, and 2 units of Vespid Stingwings, both in Deep Strike Reserve.
You might recognize again Shasso Kickasso in the list here, representing Tau Nick. You can actually get your own Tau Nick model. Pop Goes the Monkey collaborated with us to create this miniature. You can go to their website and find Tau Nick, aka Shasso Kickasso.
This is a story of the elite Space Marines facing just a horde of Tau auxiliary. My detachment rule is about getting in close, putting the hurt on, and leaving none alive.
He's got a captain joining his Assault Intercessors, Commander Dante with his Sanguinary Guard, Lemartes is joining the Death Company, he's got a Sanguinary Priest, also with the Assault Intercessors, and the Sanguinor in Deep Strike. The only battle line unit he has are the Assault Intercessors, but he does have some Assault Intercessors with jump packs. They're going to be starting on the table. His Death Company Marines with jump packs will also be starting on the table. He has a squad of Infiltrators, a Redemptor Dreadnought, some Sanguinary Guard in Reserve, a Scout Squad, and a Terminator Squad in Deep Strike Reserve.
A noble foe to compete against the nobility of the Tau.
We are indeed noble, and this is why we're smiting the Xenos.
Our deployment map today is Crucible of Battle. Long map edges and angles to really open up those deployment zones. The mission rule is swift action, so battle line units can advance or fall back and still action, and they're gonna need it. Today we're playing The Ritual. Players will have to place their own objectives, and only those no man's land objectives are worth points for primary.
Welcome here, TAC. Let's play.
We're ready to go. Rock and roll.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Art W. If you're passionate about the Warhammer universe and looking for the best professional miniature painters to bring your figures to life, look no further. Art W Studio is here to make your tabletop dreams come true. We've been overjoyed at the quality of work they've sent us, be it incredible Imperial Knights, truly wogtastic orcs, or even the brilliant Thousand Suns Combat Patrol. While we ourselves love to paint, we often can't paint everything in time for our busy production schedule, so having Art W as a partner in these efforts has been fantastic. If you're like us and have a vision for what you want on the tabletop, but don't necessarily have the time, consider Art W Studios. Their website allows you to get a quote through an online form, and you can peruse a gallery of their works to get inspired. Be sure to go check them out and help support them to support us.
I'm gonna let you deploy first, TAC.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. So my plan for this is to put a lot of my units in Deep Strike and wait TAC out.
Taking a look at this map, there are a lot of counter-deploying actions going on with scouts and infiltrator units. This should make for a really interesting scout phase on the first turn. Tac's poised to run at the Tau screaming about Horus, whilst Nick is set to defend the greater good from just outside Pulse Blaster range. This should be one hell of a fight.
You're all out.
Yes.
Oh, I've got a bunch more. Here we go.
Looking at the deployment, I would love to go second. Blood Angels want to get their charges off. Secondly, going second would allow me to rapid ingress.
I think I actually want to go first. All right, here we go.
Ah,
You're going first.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, Tak.
Before we begin the fight, we need to do scout moves. I'm actually good where my scouts are.
Well, knowing you have first turn, I'm gonna take my scout moves and I'm gonna hide.
Well, pinch my toes and call me a jelly donut. Not that interesting a scout phase at all.
We now officially enter into turn 1.
Starting his turn, Tak's drawn Containment and Establish Locust. That is a solid draw. Great start.
Whoa, nailed it.
My detachment rule is that if I make a charge, I get +2 to my strength and an extra attack.
It's really spicy.
He's chosen to oath at moment the Kroot Rampagers. Tak's moving his Dreadnought. It can contain if he so chooses. His scouts are already in position to establish Locust in the midboard.
Represent them being on the bottom floor.
It's so cagey this first turn, I love it. Both of us are like, I know the enemy's there somewhere.
Tak's shooting phase now, and containment for the Dreadnought, containment for the Assault Intercessors, that's 6 secondary points. Scouts have established Locust midboard,
Start the ritual.
and those Assault Intercessors are placing an objective. Boy, that's a quick turn.
That is a fantastic objective placement there, Tak. That's gonna be really tough for me to take away from you.
2 for Locust, 6 for containment, 8 points for Tak as we flip to next turn 1.
You gotta be happy with an 8-point secondary first turn. We'll see what Nick gets.
Nick has drawn Area Denial and Recover Assets.
I would love for Nick to come for the center.
Recover Assets is not hard for him to score, but all 3 actions could be difficult.
Well, Area Denial, I think, unfortunately, is gonna be a bit of a trap. If I rolled really high on an advance roll, yes, the Kroot could run onto the objective and sit there gloriously and die. At the end of my command phase, my Ethereal is maybe gonna give me a free command point on a 4-up. It does not. You never work for me! One of the hardest things about Kauyon is actually waiting. Like, there's units that I could get a few shots on, but is it worth it? Probably not. It's better to wait. This squad, to be honest, just kind of hides.
Patient hunter indeed. Nick being very deliberate in trying to gain as much cover as possible with his movements.
This Devilfish, I'm gonna dance with it. It's going to fly! All of the breachers are getting out. There is one unit that if I can kill would be very good. Those Assault Intercessors, very fast, very dangerous. So go a little bit aggressive, just a little bit.
The Lone Spear has got some shots on the Assault Intercessors from that position.
All right, we've heavily focused on that side of the board.
You have.
In the shooting phase, first I'm gonna recover assets with those stealth suits and my Ethereal in my home deployment zone.
Nick using grenades from his breachers. Tak responding with Angelic Grace. He's gonna have a 5-up Feel No Pain versus Mortal Wounds. And he saves them both.
Okay, grenades did nothing, but now here comes the 30 shots.
Breaching it into the Assault Intercessors. They're gonna be guided by the stealth suit.
Another command point from Tak on Armor of Contempt.
Get hold of all these dice! Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Oh, wait. Oh no!
Oh no! There goes my counterattack. That's rough. I spent 2 command points.
Yeah.
And I still lost the squad.
Breachers?
How many dice did Nick roll there? Oh, wow.
Is exactly what I needed. It's relieving a lot of pressure on that side of the board.
Kroot have placed an objective marker, so Nick will score that on his next turn.
It is a cagey first turn. Now I want vengeance.
In a battle round 1, Nick has discarded Area Denial for a command point. That's going to tick him up to 2. He's recovering assets ongoing with 2 zones. No points scored this turn, though. This is going to be an interesting turn 2.
Your turn, Tak. On to turn 2.
Tak has drawn Behind Enemy Lines and Area Denial, both of which are eminently doable.
I'm gonna need to risk a unit, but if it takes Nick off of objectives, I'm okay with it.
He's Oath of Moment, the Breacher team right in front of him. He scores 5 points on primary. That puts him up to 13. He's got 1 command point to Nick's 3.
There is no point losing my Dreadnought immediately, so I'm gonna keep him a little bit far back. I'm moving up my Death Company.
Death Company move out to get overwatched by the Breachers.
Come on, success!
4 ups.
Drones fire at you.
I make them both.
Only 1 wound. Nick down to 2 command points.
Now I've got reserves. Try to take out that Ethereal and deny Nick's secondaries.
Terminators are in.
I don't like those breachers. I want them dead. Stormbolters can do that fairly well.
At the end of your reinforcement step, stealth suits are going to use their ability once per game to bring in a unit from D-Strike for free, Starscythe.
Terminator shooting into the breachers, chewing them up real good.
I lose 4.
Second one, missile launcher. How many shots do I get?
4 ups. Same all. Blast will give you 2 more dice. You killed another.
Death Company pistols now, more dead breachers.
Here are 2 plasma pistols.
Hurrah! Don't save it.
Here comes Lemartes.
Oh, only 2 remaining, as well as the Cadre Fireblade.
Sanguinary Guard into your Ethereal.
Ah, poor Ethereal.
Full pistols, win on 3s.
Down to 4.
Redemptor Dreadnought is going to pump all of its shots into the Kroot. The Frag Storm, here we go. How many shots do I get? On 4s, 3s.
2 6 ups. I say 1.
Nice. Macro Plasma.
Little overkill there, maybe.
2 left, plus a character.
Bazooka into the breachers. The shotgun's only in range, so it will go into the Kroot. Shotgun shots into the Kroot. Bazooka.
2 wounds. Say the first one, don't say the second one.
Scouts doing some work, snipers shooting the Fireblade, misses. Charge phase now, Terminators into the Kroot, need 11.
Okay.
The easy charge. Death Company are going to charge both the Devilfish as well as your Kroot.
Nick using photon grenades for 1 command point, making the Death Company -2 to charge.
Nick's doing me a favor here. Even a mid-sized roll is going to enact my master plan.
Tack passes the battle shock test required, and he still makes the charge.
I'm going to be able to tag the Kroot, the Devilfish, and then in my Paladin step, tag the breachers.
Dante squad fails command reroll, he needs an 8, and he's in! I think the Ethereal is in trouble. If he dies, that stops recover assets and sticks Nick with a dead secondary card. Death Company fighting now, here we go. I've been wanting to see this.
Breachers.
5 ups.
Let's see if the Eviscerator can take them out.
The breachers and Cadre Fireblade are picked up. Devilfish down to 11 wounds left. Well, apparently it takes only 3 Death Company Marines to kill 10 Kroot. Ichiwawa!
That allows me to bring in more models towards objective that you kindly put down.
Yeah, thanks for coming and grabbing it. It's really, really great.
Sarcasm filters to full, folks. I don't think Nick is really happy Tax taking that objective. However, he's going to be able to surround and pound on the Death Company next turn.
A giant elite unit is beating up on a grandpa.
Yes.
With a walking stick.
Yes.
That has no gun.
They're very proud of themselves.
I hope you are.
This is an honor duel. The commander of my forces versus the commander of yours.
He's the advisor to the warlord.
I advise you not to put him by himself on an objective.
I thought he was safe there.
Ethereal drops to Dante and his Sanguinary Guard.
I'll put him here to taunt you.
Devilfish bumps into the Marines for no damage.
Now the Blood Angels have to survive a very angry reprisal.
And attacks turn, and he has scored 3 points on behind enemy lines, 5 points on area denial to put his secondary total to 16 and his total score to 21 on the next turn too.
Hey JT, what's my score? Hey look, it's on the table. You can see what my score is right here on the table.
You're gonna get 5 primary, Nick.
Nope, I'm not.
Okay.
Bottom of turn 2, and I've got a mountain to climb, specifically made up of dead Kroot bodies and lack of points.
Recover assets carries forward, and he's added extend battle lines. He needs to take his home objective back. The Kroot have passed battle shock. Devilfish moves to the midboard, falling back out of combat. Starscythe suits move up to the top deck to rain death on those Death Company.
Let's see if I can kill all of these Death Company.
Kroot move up potentially to ritual and place a new objective. Shadowsun moves back to deal with Dante. Breachers are going after Dante as well. Those are the Guavesa human helpers, traitors to the Emperor.
I'm gonna do some reinforcements. Other Coldstar Battlesuit coming back here.
Vespid are both in as well.
They are out in the open. I know they probably will die, but I'm hoping one of them lives to score me recover assets. Let's go into the Tau phase. Yeah.
Shooting phase now, and the Devilfish, Stealth Suits, and both Vespid will recover assets. Hopefully he can accomplish that this turn.
These Stealth Suits are going to observe for these Starscythe battlesuits, and then Shadowsun is going to guide Breachers.
Krootox Rampagers throw grenades for 1 command point. Nick's down to 1 remaining.
I killed one! The Lone Spear is going to fire his Blast Javelin.
4+.
The Kroot Rampagers will all fire their pistols and javelins into you.
I don't feel it though.
Well, fine.
So far, Death Company doing quite all right.
We're gonna go with the stealth suits first in case you take guys off that they can't see.
I'm okay.
Melt a shot. Misses. And then we go into the Starscythes. 24 wounds at AP 1.
There's 5 dead, but still the commander.
2. Ooh, 4 ups.
9 dead Marines. Lemartes still stands.
Can you take 2 wounds off Lemartes?
Drones fire into you.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not anymore. Down he goes. That output was ridiculous.
They did not survive the crisis suits whatsoever.
Now, the next unit that needs to die is this unit down here. If I don't kill this unit, you're gonna do a lot of damage over here.
Can Commander Dante face what feels like half of the Tel force right here?
Missile pod shots.
I'm okay.
Shadowsun into Dante Squad now. Only 1 wound so far.
Breachers are gonna go next into the Sanguinary Guard.
So let's talk about the Cadre Fireblade for a second. Gives his squads range shots and extra, meaning Breachers get 30 shots. That's 10 extra strength 6 AP 1 shots. Wowie wow wow. That is so good.
This is where I will spend Armor Contempt. Killed 1 and 1 has 2 wounds left.
That's it, eh?
That's it.
Cadre Fireblade fires now. And
3+. Then
this unit of Sunforge into Dante and his unit with their Meltas, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Meltas have finished off that squad. He takes 4 down to 2 wounds left.
Now can my commander kill yours? So the 2 Meltas. And then his cyclic ion blasters, hitting on 3s.
And he fails just 1. That is enough to pick up Dante.
Okay, I do owe you a gets hot roll. It does not get hot.
Interesting choices from TAC here. I'm not sure if Armor of Contempt would have been better spent on the Death Company or saving it for Dante re-rolling. 4-up invuln saves are so incredibly fickle.
I deleted 2 very, very strong units of tax.
The Kroot do drop an objective. Nick has got some points, folks. Extend battle lines for 5 for Nick and recover assets again ongoing.
looking at the board state, what I'm really happy about is the fact that Nick had to commit so many of his forces in his own deployment zone. He's really far back. So I lost a lot.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Pack draws recover assets and storm hostile objective.
Anything I put into the middle that is infantry is going to just get hosed down by those crisis suits.
He's chosen Oath a moment on the stealth suits in the bottom right corner. 5 points primary for TAC sees him 26-5. Terminators advance 8. So that's going to be a 7-inch charge to the stealth suits. With the aggressive onslaught stratagem, they can choose to be battle shocked to get both shoot and charge after advancing. Come here, Horus! Dreadnought turns around. Bye-bye, Vespid.
Advancing with the Assault Intercessors, how far do they go?
Assault Intercessors move, most likely to place an objective.
This is super risky.
Tak is gonna move with that scout, and I'm gonna overwatch with him.
If I survive with enough models, I can score Storm Hostile objective.
Scouts getting overwatched here. Each hit will be sustained. 9 6s means 18 hits.
I did not survive with enough models, so now it's tuck your tail and hide.
Sanguinor drops into TAC's deployment zone.
I very much dislike that I'm using the Sanguinor to recover assets with. I know people wanted to see what the Sanguinor could do, but the best bet here is to hide the Sanguinor, wait for the right time to strike. Terminators, Storm Bolters into the stealth suits.
Terminators open up into the stealth suits, no kills. Infiltrators now into the Vespid, 3 dead.
Redemptor Dreadnought. We are going to split fire.
Yes!
Redemptor opening up now, splitting fire. 2 left in one squad of Vespid and 1 in the other.
You can live!
Oh, we'll see. How many shots I get? 3s, 4s.
Hooah! Save it! So you killed one more.
Plasma. How many shots do I get? 3s.
Goes right through, kills another.
Rocket Pod. Looks like I need to do most of my work in the fight phase, which is apt for Blood Angels.
Scouts are recovering assets. Sanguinor also recovering assets. Terminators have made their charge.
Dreadnought's gonna multi-charge. Dreadnought be the
You
hero.
can do it! Yeah, oh yeah, bring it in. Ah, does this move? No, it doesn't. Well, we're down to very few Vespid left.
Infiltrators are also gonna charge to the Vespid. Nope.
As we go into the fight phase, I'm going to declare that the stealth suits are dead because there's no way they're surviving your extra attacks.
Step 1, done.
Can the Redemptor kill both squads of Vespid?
Wants to be the hero.
Kill both squads.
4 attacks into the 2-man squad, 2 attacks into the 1-man.
If any of these Vespid live, then I will have recovered assets, finally got rid of that stupid secondary.
The squad of 2's dead.
Step 2, done.
Now, can you kill one Vespid?
Step 3. I only hit once.
Oh,
I got it.
I got a 6-up save against this. Oh, this would be beautiful! And I failed his save. Do I command point reroll the 6?
Please don't. My heart can't.
I'm gonna
take
do
it.
it! I'm gonna send 1 command point!
Wait, what?
Someone stop him. He's command re-rolling for a 6.
If you don't give your models opportunities to do cool things, when are they ever going to do it? This is the Super Saiyan mode. Yes!
He rolled a 6.
My heart is broken.
Okay, let's get them out of that claw there. Yeah, you just survived. Good work.
What the actual HE double hockey sticks?
I worked so hard.
Dice tell stories.
I cannot believe this game.
Feels good. Hey, I'm gonna hit you back. I get 1 attack, hitting on 4. Hey, I hit another 6. Can I get a 3rd 6? I did. I just rolled 3 6s in a row. That was 2 separate dice. I even wounded him. You take a wound. You rolled a 1. This game is dumb.
I'm glad you think so.
Well, I think we should call it your grave. He's a hero. He's a hero to the end.
I have no words.
Great. Let's go on to my turn.
Oh boy. Allow him to pull 2 new secondaries, and that's rough.
The Assault Intercessors have indeed dropped an objective. Nick finally recovers assets for 3 points. Tax recover assets ongoing, and he's discarded Storm Hostile objective. It's 26-8 at the end of Tax turn 3.
The patient hunter will get his prey.
He's drawn Secure No Man's Land as well as Cleanse, solid draws because he's already got 15 on primary. It's 26-23.
I can maybe even take the lead this turn.
Battle Shock on his Vespid fails. Nick is using Insane Bravery on his Kroot to auto-pass morale and then sticky that objective. That's a good use of command points.
800 points. Back here, I'd rather than be here.
Breachers embark back into the Devilfish and it moves to the midboard. Looks like it's probably going to cleanse. Second Devilfish jumps into Tax deployment zone. Crisis Suits advance. Rampagers eyeing up some Terminators.
I'm gonna desperate escape. I don't care. He's a hero. He can't die. He could die. Bleh.
Denying me the kill is what you're doing.
Well, that's you killing him. It's like you grabbing him as he's running away. He's like, ah! You grab him by the shirt and just like pound him.
Lone Spear shoots the Terminators, failing to wound. However, all Kroot will reroll all failed hits against him now.
Kroot Riders pistols fire away. Reroll the hit.
2 ups. I'm okay.
Stealth Suits is going to guide this unit of Crisis Suits into this unit of Infiltrators. But I'm going to split fire. One of them and the commander are going to fire into the scouts in here. 2 of them are going to fire into here.
A wish and a prayer. Those scouts have to live.
Them on down.
Crisis Suits now. Poor scouts. Live.
I'm okay.
Commander firing his batch of guns. No rear ones. 6 more attacks.
Wow.
On 3s.
Oh boy. Stranger things have happened.
They live.
I only killed 1.
I prayed to the Emperor, and the Emperor provided.
Into the Infiltrators. Now this will be sustained hit 2. 14 more dice. I almost doubled the amount of dice I attacked you with.
You don't need to tell me that twice.
Ignoring cover.
4 pluses. Let's see if we can do that again.
All the infiltrators have gone down. That's not good. Stealth suits are cleansing. Devilfish cleanses midboard.
Charge phase. And I've been waiting for this. The Rampagers, can they do something? Go Rampagers, go! Give me a high number.
The Lone Spear is also in.
So 3 of the riders got into engagement range, which means I get 3 dice to get mortal wounds. On 4-ups, I do D3 mortal wounds apiece. Ooh. I got 3!
Oh,
Finally,
no.
they did something! How many mortal wounds do I do?
7 mortals on the charge. He's killed 2 Terminator. Only 3 Rampagers can fight because of the dead Terminators on the charge, and they still manage to kill a Terminator.
The Lone Spear then piles in, hitting on 3s. And that is 2 wounds.
The Lone Spear kills 1 more.
And then the Calamandra bites you. 4 attacks. Force a wound.
So that Terminator has 2 wounds remaining.
That lone Terminator claps back.
He's down to 2.
Hope I get Assassinate next turn. Easy 5 points.
End of the round, Tack scores Recover Assets, ticks him up to 29. However, Nick has scored Secure No Man's Land and Cleanse. That takes him into the lead, 32 to 29 for Nick as we head to Tack's turn 4.
I've got a good command of the board. This isn't over, but it's looking favorable.
Tack's drawn Assassination and No Prisoners. Oh boy, those are great. Oath of Moment on the Crisis Suits in the mid-table.
The Blood Angels just have to do what they do best. Kill, kill, kill.
Insane bravery on that lone Terminator, and his scout passes Battle Shock. 10 primary, up to 39. 2 command points to Nick's 1. Terminator falls back 1 command point on Relentless Assault. He's going to be able to fall back and still charge.
We are going to go into the shooting phase.
Shooting the Devilfish with his Redemptor. Wow, missed them all.
This is the Gatling gun.
Hoorah!
So you're down to 10. Rocket pod. Oh, come on. 2 misses.
That's it.
Frag. And it is twin linked. I still do not wound you. The Blood Angels never wanted to do any of this in the shooting phase anyway. If I play my cards right here, Nick's gonna lose his crest suits, 2 Kroot units.
Charge phase, Terminator makes his charge barely.
A really big charge that I wanna make. I wanna try to wrap you.
Assault Intercessors are in. Those suits are in trouble, Bubba.
Yeah! 11! Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yeah.
I get you up.
Sanguinor is in.
Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior, the Emperor?
Assault Intercessors with the red rampage thanks to the Captain's Rights of Battle. He's popping his once per game ability, The Finest Hour, 3 more attacks and devastating wounds, and then Rage-Fueled Rampage for sustained hits 3. That's a lot.
Vengeance will be mine!
You really don't like these guys, do you?
No, not at all! The chainswords and all the other guys first.
You're gonna kill me.
I've done it before, I'll do it again.
Yeah, we've killed each other a lot on these battlefields.
We don't kill each other a lot.
Yeah.
I kill you a lot. Because you keep bringing your stupid sniper to the battle, which has your face on it, which makes me feel kind of guilty when I kill him.
Well, now I'm in a battlesuit, so.
I do not feel guilty whatsoever about this one. Nick can roll a ton of dice, so can I. I've got a Sanguinary Priest in there. I'm an additional AP.
And the Chainswords have killed the suits. The Chainswords!
I'm gonna leave it up to the captain. Parfus.
Because you have sustained hits 3.
I tried to hit you 9 times. I ended up hitting you 24. What is happening with this game?
23! He's got 23 hits! What?
This guy could kill whole units by himself. You dragged him out of there. Punch, punch, punch.
That's 2 kills for no prisoners.
Power Fist now, going into your Lone Spear.
He dead.
Dreadnought, and it's gonna pump its attacks into the Devilfish. Hitting on 3s.
4 wounds remaining.
Sanguinor does Sanguinor things, kills the Kroot and the character.
You can hit me back with the tank.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Hey, your Vespid
Yeah.
did work. It's because you didn't believe in him the same way that you believed in the Vespid.
Tack's back up to a 17-point lead. Blood Angels in the assault phase are no joke. 49-32. Can Nick hold on?
Fortunately, I've got many. I got sleeves. Fortunately, I have many units in response.
Nick's both assassination and containment. Not bad, but not great.
My Devilfish, not fine.
Primary sees him go up to 42. He's 7 points back. Breachers pop out and they get overwatched. No joy. Tax down to 1 command point.
Breachers suck.
Rampagers move out, probably for containment. Yep, Rampagers are containing.
Stealth suits are going to guide the breachers into this unit of intercessors. They're also going to be guided by the Devilfish into the same target.
Breachers open fire into the assault intercessors. Tack uses Armor of Contempt here. He's out of command points. Nick's going to use point blank ambush for an extra pip of armor penetration.
Let me lay this out for you. 30 dice. Now they've been guided. They're hitting on 2s. They also reroll 1s to hit. They're going to be wounding on 3s, but rerolling all wound rolls because you're on objective. And I have sustained hits 2 with them.
Man, that wombo combo is amazing. We're seeing a lot of very powerful attacks this game.
That is an insane number of dice.
31 wounds.
He wounded 31 times. That is more than he actually shot. They have 30 shots.
Can't complain though, because I did just hit 23 times with the Power Fist. So your breachers alone killed them pretty much to man, except my captain has 3 wounds remaining.
Cadre Fireblade from that unit fires as well. 3 shots.
1 wound remaining.
Let's see if the stealth suits can take you out. Fusion Blaster.
I'm okay.
Burst cannons.
The stealth suits have killed the captain. Devilfish shoots the Redemptor and it fails.
Then we're gonna do the same thing with this Devilfish. Missiles.
I make them all.
Ah! Shadowsun is gonna try to kill your 1 remaining Terminator. 2 Fusion Blasters.
I can do it again.
You did it again! A Missile Pods hits you both times.
2 up. I'm okay.
You should be dead. The Flechette Launcher. That one you fail and take 1 damage. Charge the Devilfish into the Sanguinor. Here we go, charging. Bonk.
Devilfish tank shocks the Sanguinor, only a wound.
Sanguinor going into the Devilfish.
Save it. Down to 11 wounds remaining. Devilfish fights you back.
I'm okay.
And the Redemptor has failed to kill the Devilfish.
I hit you once in back with the Devilfish, and it wounds you. Go Devilfishes! They both stayed in combat, tying up your units, which means it's going to be really hard for you to do anything with them on turn 5.
Looking at the board state, this is really rough.
5 points on assassination, 3 on containment. Sees Nick jump out to a single point lead. It's 49-50 as we head to tax turn 5.
Well, I think I got those Blood Angels on the ropes. I just got to hold on here and hope some miracles don't happen.
Bring it down and cleanse. This gives Tack a chance.
If I'm able to kill all those vehicles that are currently on the table, there is a sliver of a chance.
Oath of moment on the crisis suits. This is the right call.
Battle Shock my scout.
The scout has failed battle shock. Oh no! He needed those cleanse points.
But you know what? We got that out of the way so that all of my other rolls go exactly where I need them to go. The Terminator does pass.
So what we have here, folks, is Tack needs to kill both Devilfish and the Crisis Suit team. That's going to score him 10 on Bring It Down. He cannot cleanse as his scout's battle shock, but he can make Nick commit to no guns or advances on his turn by tying him up and forcing fallback. This is down to the wire close. 54-50 as we go to Tack's movement phase. Only 1 command point, spending it on Relentless Assault. His Sanguinor will be charging out from cover. Scout moves into position.
The Redemptor Dreadnought is going to pump all of its guns into the Devilfish except the Plasma. Nothing. Rocket Pod, how many shots do I get? Hitting on 4s. Linked. Nope, here comes the Macro Plasma. I am going to supercharge this.
You got it.
Do they wound?
Goes through.
Do I hurt myself? I came close.
The Scout, can he down it? No!
Blood Angels don't like to go down without a fight.
Charge phase, Sanguinor, he's in! Will anything die here?
It's on 6s.
Only 1 dead suit.
See if I can take him out.
Does he explode to finish the game? No, he doesn't explode.
It hurt my soul a bit to not have the plan work. All of my weapons retired.
Tack fails cleanse, gets 2 on Bring It Down, takes him to 56, but he can't stop Nick from scoring 15 primary on his turn, and that's gonna do it.
The curse of the orange dice is over!
Good game.
The Tau have emerged.
Victoria! What an amazingly close game. Seriously, the rolls in this one have me booking a cardiologist appointment. Talk about your heart stoppers. In the end, it's a 9-point victory for Nick, 75-66. Fantastic game, gentlemen. I can't wait until we see what this Blood Angel Codex can do when we get a few more reps with it.
Tack, as always, pleasure to play you. Some awesome rolls.
Nick, you built an incredibly well-balanced list. We're going to need to see in the future if we can build more Blood Angels into our force.
Thanks again to Art W for sponsoring this episode. Make sure to check them out at the link in the description below. They just may be able to help you realize the army of your dreams. And of course, a big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as the behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and of course, access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it for all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, this is me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.